Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Sorry for the late start today. We'll start a new run for stream. But, happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day to those in the States. I don't think it's an international holiday. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. Hey, Fallen, how you doing, man? Welcome on in. How's everything going? Oops, let's do this. We don't need that right now. We do need this. Dragon. Grab ourselves mana. And then 4 electrics. There we go. Yeah! Yeah, it was really nice. I love doing it. On YouTube? Scoom, what's going on? Of course it didn't show up. Hell has frozen over? Maybe. Of course YouTube chat didn't show over. Beef, welcome back. And everybody's turning up already. We don't want to overwrite. We're going to go down here. But no, lunch was good. We grabbed Mexican, but it's nice to be able to do meals with my family whenever Dad's in town and we're all able to. That sounds really nice. And Boss! Hey Boss, how's it going? Welcome back. Doing well as of right now. Hey, take that win then and run with it for as long as you can. But yeah, we're doing all right. I'm still recovering slightly from last night's stream. I'm not sure about the Sunday night and the Monday afternoon streams yet. We'll see how my energy holds up doing those. But no, I want to grind. This Tornadus and Dreepy are slowly starting to wear me down. But I'm a little excited. A game I've been waiting for comes out later today. So at the very least, I can see people playing it. Because I'm not going to be able to get it yet. But it'll be cool to see, like, the full version of it. And people playing that. I'm really excited to see that. It's a Team Fight Manager 2. And then Lumentale comes out tomorrow. And I'm sure everything will explode with that. Like, I'm sure there's going to be a ton of people playing that. Celestial and I were kind of talking about it last night a little bit. I'm excited. I see that, Scoom. One thing I also did right, you can pause streams and rewind them. It's amazing. I don't know why Twitch hasn't. But being able to pause a stream and come back to it later, especially if I'm watching like a Rivals of Aether tournament or something, it's why I like watching on YouTube whenever I can. It's huge. Yeah, YouTube has a couple nice things going for it. If they just put more effort into the streaming, they could get so many more people. Wait, Twitch does? Whenever I pause it and resume it, it just catches up to live automatically. Do you need like some sort of extension or something for it? Yeah, they are, Beef. They make a huge difference. Maybe I'll have to look into that. Am I doing it wrong? Okay. I'll have to dive back through the settings then. Let me make a note of it in my Discord so I can check it out later. Hold up. Whose personal chat channel that no one else can see, hopefully. Check to see if I can pause and rewind Twitch streams. There we go. Albeit different. Okay. I'll look into it. Maybe there's a workaround for it. But no, in general, I just like YouTube streams because of that. And the fact that it's like built in. Click on the current. But maybe something toggleable. Oh, God. Oh, okay. I'll look into it. Maybe it's something I can work with. I mean, I'm sure it takes a ton of resources to make happen. Right, that's fine. But again, I use it a lot for fighting game tournaments where I'm not really interacting with the chat anyway. I just want to watch the tournament. I don't interact in too many streams, to be honest. Every now and then I will for a little while, but it's not a ton. I was going to say, if you covet something away from me, I will find out a way to end you. Dreepy gets an egg. You get an egg. Everybody gets an egg. Cool. But yeah, it'd still be nice to have the way YouTube, like, yeah, if Twitch can do it the way YouTube does it, I think that'd be great. So what's everyone up to today? Anything exciting going on? This is what I've got planned for today, outside of, like, watching some of that new game and some other stuff I'm working on. I have to start recording some B-roll for a couple videos I'm working on. Maybe I'll do that while I watch gameplay of new games and stuff like that. Just chilling, take a train back. I like trains. Not to sound too Sheldon-y, but I'm going out to see my girlfriend in June, and I'm going to be taking a train back. It's like an 8-hour trip. But I don't know. I really like it. It'll be enjoyable. It's kind of the entire thing. Twitch. And membership only? That makes sense. I would never do it membership only. I would really, like, no. I would never turn it to membership only. But... do you mean the streamers can disable it? I actually did remember that, because when I go live, one of the settings is, like, enable DVR or something. So I actually do remember that. I didn't know it could be changed to members only. That's kind of shitty. Yeah. Okay. Now that you said that, I remember seeing that setting. But, yeah. I will say, in June, I'm going to have some times where I go see her, so I'm not going to be streaming for a little while. Like June, maybe July, and then definitely in August. There's going to be like a period of like a week or so, and I'll announce them beforehand. But stuff like that. Okay. Yo, Carlina, how's it going? I'm doing well. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Yeah, no, maybe there's a use for it for like news channels and stuff like that, Scoom, but I would not do that. Just no, that to me is a little no, not how I operate. I'll take that. Try to get the double battles, but can we just splishy splash and dire claw? Yeah, there's a couple things where I'm like, I get why it might be a thing or people might want to do it, but it just rubs me the wrong way a bit. Yeah. People like, you didn't get on Twitch? I think a lot of people took a break from Twitch for a while. I saw you followed a few days ago, so thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate it. I'm glad to have you here and able to catch a stream. But I know quite a few people that took a long break from Twitch and stuff. Did I miss something? No. Alright. Oh. Also, today's an awful day. I'm out of diet soda here at the house. I gotta try to make it through without it. Oh, you lost your last 2 accounts. That happens. I'd be so disappointed if I lost this. Not necessarily from a viewing perspective, but just kind of all of it. But no, welcome back then. Sounds like you've been here before. Would I recognize your other 2 account names? I hope so, but I'm really bad at that type of stuff, so I apologize in advance. I don't. Oh, Gengar. Yeah. Hey, Gengar, how you been? It has been a while. Yeah. That's probably the way I'll end up going, Scoom, if I do that. Like, if I try to monetize more. I am thinking about another way to monetize, but I'll set up a Patreon at some point. I just don't know what I would offer yet. So. But yeah, I feel like I don't even push followers and subs at all. Even in the YouTube videos I make. So. Yeah, I'll probably end up going the Patreon route if I ever want to monetize more aggressively for whatever reason. But how you been, Gengar? It has been a while. 3 Soothe Bells? Don't mind if I do. Yeah. After this fight, we can start getting rid of stuff. I want a Dire Claw. It's better now? Good. I'm glad. I know family can be a pain. One of my friends from college had a pretty volatile family sometimes, so I know they always had just a lot of drama and stuff going on. But I'm glad to hear yours is better. Yeah. I've looked into Patreon a little bit. It's just, again, I never felt like I was putting out enough content or had good enough perks to justify making a Patreon. Yeah. I think I've actually subbed to people with Patreon for a little bit before as well. Plus, I know, like, in the grand scheme of things, Patreon does not take a huge cut compared to some other platforms. So. Double neutralizing lists. It's like, I actually think I heard they're one of the top websites for how little they take from creators overall. The other ones being, like, more adult content sites. Support my addiction to Pokerogue, so... I don't have a wife, so I'm good there. But yeah, my girlfriend might appreciate that, yeah. If that gets to be an issue and all of a sudden I make a Patreon with something like that. I'm not gonna lie to chat more than I already do. Yeah. I know one guy I was sub to for a little bit. Like, most of his stuff came from his Patreon. He offered, like, coaching and analysis for different games. And some of it was, like, $80 a month. Like, he had some high tiers up there. Oops. I didn't want that one. That's an annoying little bug. Sometimes it starts at view party, and other times it starts there. But, yeah. Again, there's a lot more I should be looking into for the content creation. Now, again, now that I'm on more of a schedule and putting out a little bit more YouTube content, fucking dreepy, man. I'll start looking into other stuff like that. I think I was talking with Celestial and you a couple nights ago about, like, having little donation things where, like, you donate a certain amount or gift a game, and I'll do either a stream or, like, YouTube content on it. So I've been, like, theory crafting that a little bit in my head as well. And part of it is, like, how do I not sound too greedy? Because I wanted to have a way, too, that people could get content for games I already have. But maybe I don't play on stream a lot, so, like, I was thinking about that. So I'm just trying to think of stuff like that, and then trying to find, like, what would the price points be, and maybe that's something I could put through Patreon. Like $25 a month or something, I'll make a YouTube video for a game of your choice. Maybe like $10. Maybe like $10 would be like, I'll do like a 3-hour stream, or like a 2-hour stream for a game I already have of your choice. Or 25 is I'll make a YouTube video, since that's more time investment. But it's just, I'm theory crafting stuff like that. While still not trying to be like, hey, look at this. I just skipped that reward. It's fine. So. I have ideas. Not necessarily good ideas. But there's something going on. No. If somebody gives me a game, I'll do a stream for it. But if it's like the $10 one or $25 one, it'll be like games I already have, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, well, I mean, we're trying to get tier 3 of Tornadus, Gengar. Also, do you want me to call you Carlina or Gengar? I used to do that a lot, Scoom, though. When I was making daily Let's Play videos, I kind of did that a lot if I wasn't liking the game. I'd, like, make a video for it and then kind of refund it. Gengar? Okay. I'll try to remember the XT. Gengar just might be easier for me to remember. But yeah, I was doing daily Let's Plays for a while, and so I refunded quite a few. Kind of because of that. Unless I really... Yeah. Okay, poor Dreepy. I should just stop. I really enjoy doing those Let's Play videos, but it was a lot more than I was expecting. For the daily ones. When it's tier 2. This is the tier 2 Gengar. Or else it's, that's the tier 1 shiny, that's the tier 2, that's the base. Yeah, the daily Let's Plays, especially for, like, I had a Thronefall series for a while, and those episodes started taking a while. I think I started doing, like, little thoughts at the end. Bird type. Oh my gosh, Gengar, that's a throwback. A good bird type, yeah. Back to when I was... That happened during my BDSP playthrough in the Elite Four, right? Yeah, I try to give feedback on it too in the video, just in case like the devs happen to be watching, which did happen a couple times. I was reached out to a couple times when I was doing my daily Let's Plays. Yeah. No, I get that. I'm going to take this. It's an extra candy. I did play Wizards of Legend 2. I was heavily disappointed. It just was not the same. Wizards of Legend 1 was so much better. You know, I'm actually going to do this. No. It starts again. The Mars Shadow's here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put Dreepy out now. I have touched Magic the Gathering. I have a couple Commander decks. It was just too expensive for me. I played it a lot in the Return to Rav expansion in like late 2012, early 2013. I've done a couple pre-releases here and there, but that's it. Return to the first. Yeah, the first one's better. Yo, Lily. Nope, I don't think so. The only thing is one you probably already know about. Some mystery events, when you have options, will sometimes start at the top left option and other times start at the top at the view party option. Yeah, I saw they upgraded Sora, Gengar. But I do not do videos on mobile games. I usually don't play mobile games. Only mobile games I've really played was Clash Royale for a while when I was dating my ex. And I just didn't keep up with that. I usually, if I'm on my phone, I usually read. Yeah, I didn't want to keep up with Magic. That's why I just stuck with a couple Commander decks. They're more or less eternal. I don't care if they're good or not. But I didn't want to just keep up to date with Standard or try to get Legacy decks or anything like that. Dang it. Gotta go. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Lily. Have a good one. Puzzle Quest? I can give that a shot. Are you part of my Discord, Scoom? Is it on mobile? Lost 2 and... yeah. Yeah. On Mondays and Fridays, I start at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's on the app stores? Okay. If you are in my Discord, you can drop that in the stream suggestions and feedback channel just to remind me. But I feel like I've heard about that. Actually, let me drop it in my own. What is it? Magic Puzzle Quest? MTG. Puzzle Quest. Okay. I'll check it out. Yeah, mobile games don't super interest me. I played Slay the Spire a little bit, the original one, but I mostly just read. I have trouble reading paper books anymore, and so I stopped reading for a while. But reading on my phone's how I'm kind of getting back into it. Can I miss reading? Pokemon Roguelike? Pokevoid? Scoom knows all about Pokevoid. Yeah, I've definitely heard about it, but thank you, Gengar. Scoom has waxed eloquent about Pokevoid. I think when it comes to games like that, I'm going to stick with Pokerogue for now, since I'm trying to 100% it and stuff. Yeah. If I play another Pokemon game right now, it's probably going to be Pokemon Lazarus. That'll also give me like a mainline Pokemon thing to play. So. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Gengar, I don't know if you see the chat on stream, but Scoom runs the Pokevoid website. But the wiki, got it. I'm not going to play Champions, I don't really have any interest in competitive right now. And I don't want to have to worry about getting Pokemon. So. I don't want to give it the time sink that it's going to require for me to be happy with playing it. Because I don't want to play a game like Champions casually. If I play a game like that, I want to be good at it, and I don't want to sink the money and or time into it for that. Should be stream feedback. Yeah, stream feedback channel. Okay, that's fine. I can't escape. Yeah, I look at all of that type of stuff. Even if I don't respond to it, I try to react to it at the very least. You know, I saw it. And then I go through that a couple times a week to make sure I didn't miss anything. Dreepy, no. Tornadus, you're killing me. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of my plans for Pokemon right now. It's this and maybe like a more traditional style game, even if it's a ROM hack. Yeah, it was just, I'm juggling right now. Waiting for the mobile release. Oh, fair enough. I played TCG Pocket for a little bit, and then I had some sort of bug where it wouldn't launch, and I literally just haven't gone back to it since. Oops, I wanted to go to Wasteland. It's fine. Yeah, I just haven't got back to it since. I was thinking about going back to Hearthstone Battlegrounds a little bit, but it's kind of the same thing as Champions, as like, I don't think I want to sink the time and research into like understanding the comps and everything for it right now. Maybe in the future, but teach you for a while. Yeah. I mean, I definitely get the appeal. Opening those packs it can be a huge dopamine hit. Almost worth it just for that each day. But yeah, I'm kind of good on Pokemon stuff. I also don't want to oversaturate both kind of the channel and myself with Pokemon. I want to be able to branch out a little bit, either personally or for the channel as kind of needed. Go. Yeah. I'm not mobile enough, and I don't drive for Pokemon Go. That's why I don't really do that. Magic. Did touch since... I don't know the cards off the top of my head. Oh, shoot. That looks like a fun card. Yeah, I haven't touched Magic since one of the pre-releases, and that was probably 3 years ago. I don't even remember what pre-release it was. Yeah. I just had a blue-white control deck. I hate this event. I mean, we're not going to win, but we get her in space, which is kind of fun. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I had a blue-white control deck that people generally hated. Oh, good luck on the exam, Em. I wish you the best of luck with that. Not a lot of people had respect for blue and white. I was generally targeted down pretty quickly. Turns out people don't like having all of their spells countered, or being unable to attack me, or having all their spells cost more. I don't know why. Or having the board wiped every other turn. I thought it was a lot of fun. Curse? Oh, I could see it. I'm sure you did not make too many friends with that either. Fun fight. Oh, I want to catch the Archon. Alright, let's do this. Air Cutter shouldn't KO. Cool. Now... I'm gonna take this. Han, good to see you. Is it finals in League? I have not kept up with professional League at all. Like, whatsoever. I need a lure. Oh, on EU. Who's in the finals? I saw one calcium. I'm happy. G2's eternal in EU, aren't they? Dreepy, you're killing me, man. People hate playing against Child of Alara. Ah, yeah. The little bit I know about Child of Alara, I could see that. Just... Hey, congratulations, Beef. That's huge. Still grinding. Hey, tier 1 at least gets you 10 candies. Nothing to sneeze at. If you hatched it. I mean, even if you caught it, actually, you get 10, because it's always a boss. I shouldn't have thrashed. Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, Dragapult does look sick. I love this shiny on it. Yeah. I can't imagine the tier 2 being better than this, because this is kind of insane. Yeah, I'll look into Puzzle Quest, though, Scoom. Memory Mushroom's only 5. I just want to see... Rock Slide? Could be a play. Look at it in a little bit once I get some more money. Should be fine. I don't think he stole anything important. We're fine. To the mountain we go, I guess. Alright, Gengar. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you again. Hopefully I see you more often. Oh. Try to enjoy work. I know that's not always possible, but one can dream. Sandstorm's a pain. Yeah, we could definitely use Rock Slide on that. If I find a memory shroom without anything else, I'll grab it. That's good. That's good. Shadowbone onto that one. Got both Braviaries in one encounter. Kind of fun. I don't think Rufflet has its variants yet. I'll take that for the rival fight. I should have healed. I should have healed. All right. Okay, we were fine. Livio and Clench. Correct. Okay. Is it because of the split evolution? Is that what's holding it up, or are people just not interested in it? Not interested in doing it. Alright, we can just Splishy Splash this, or not. Oh. Splishy Splash worked. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're okay. I don't know why. Baxcalibur terrifies me. Probably ask Necro. Okay. If I remember, I will. Not that it's a huge deal, but... Talking about this another time, it's like, I wonder how much it would cost to hire artists to finish off the variants. With, like, the approved variants and stuff. But still. Not that I would ever do it. I'm just curious what that number would be like. More than default. Yeah, I figured, but... What, you mean you guys aren't raking it in? Absolutely am. Yeah. I appreciate it. Got G-Max turns before level 50 on this. Wow. So that classic run should be good to go. You should be all set. Just do it again. Power up punch for fun. Oh shoot, that did way more than I thought it would, even being quad. Let's go to Wasteland. Only thing I'm really worried about here is Tyranitar. Leave it. Thank you, I appreciate it. I don't know if we're going to see much Archaeopsis biome. Grab that. Never mind, we could probably get away with it here. Yeah. Try to put there. Really? That's what you live on? Yo, Max, what's going on? Welcome back. How you doing? We are still grinding for the same 2. I finished up the 2 runs I had started last night. Finished them up before I went to bed, and then 1 this morning. I got nothing. But we're back at it. We can keep hoping. Seem to be moving along okay. What are you up to today, Max? There's the Tyranitar I was worried about. Okay, we can afford a Splishy Splash here. In the wildlife park with the fam. Beautiful day, but... Oh, yeah. I don't know if you have kids or anything or other little ones you have to watch, but they can make it even more exhausting, I'm sure, if you do. It's pretty rainy here right now, but I think it's supposed to clear up a little bit. We're hopefully going to go to a baseball game tomorrow night. Nothing. Nothing. If we do go to a baseball game tomorrow night, that'll change up tomorrow's streams a little bit. I might move the evening stream to the afternoon. Okay. We will see. Glad that thing didn't have Swift Swim. Always feels good when Tornadus actually one-shots things. So you just kind of recovering from all that now, Max? We'll go Splishy Splash and Dragapult. Okay. Oh, that works. Alright, we got the Gauntlet now. Ah, it's Team Star. I forgot about that. We should be okay. Bleakwind actually doing work, because I think we have 2 Sharp Peaks? Yeah, we just dinnered. Back in Classic? Yep. It always pulls you back in. Hopefully dinner was good, though. I started stream about 15 minutes late because I ran out with my my family to grab lunch. And it ran a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. Really? You lived that? And you outspeed. Screw you. That's just rude. Speaking of... Can't believe I got one-shot by a Den. Oh. Save me, Archeops? I don't think Archeops is going to save me. Save me, Shedinja? Why the fuck do you have Pyro Ball? Alright, let's give this a shot. About to sweep Classic with Excadrill? Yeah, Excadrill is ridiculous. Alright. I know what I have to do for this. Who would have thought the Den would be my sticking point? Alright, you little shit. That's what you deserve. Also, why are there so many Fairy Steel types? Frickin' Den. We got there. Oh, Citrus Berry, sure. I'm gonna Terra here. I just hope it's going to be enough. Got an event. Mold Breaker's better. I don't know. Magician's pretty insane. I am slowing down, but I'm also reading chat. So, give me a little bit of a break here. Chat's also a little more active than it usually is, Scoob. So forgive me if I'm not just absolutely blowing through it. I know, right? The audacity of interacting with chat? Random people, I don't know who they are. Inconceivable. I'm just gonna do this because I don't want to fight a rock-type gym leader. Got Mold Breaker mid-run with Training Event? Yep. Training Event is actually so helpful for so many things. I wish I didn't underestimate it when I started playing. It was super helpful for when I wanted to finish up, sorry. For when I wanted to finish up Natures and IVs, that's how I did it. Oops, no, you're at 2, or you... Yes. Oh, you need 12. I thought you needed 10. Okay. Now we're at 12. Tornadus, my guy. My guy, it's been a week. It's been like a week and a half. Just, please. Like a week and a half. Fuck, we got salt cured. Okay, I was hoping we could one-shot. Just so we didn't have to worry about salt cure more. I mean, I guess Execujo's other abilities are good if you're doing like a mono ground run. You'd really take advantage of it, but... Dang you, Sturdy. A multi-lens would be huge. Just for getting around Sturdy. I'm actually just gonna take the potion. Random wild shiny. Yep, there you go. Sometimes it just happens. Also, that's pretty helpful. The win now event. Oh, yeah. Even if you don't have something with a secondary effect, multi-lens is great for getting around Sturdy or even boss bars sometimes. Yeah. It's weird, not weird, but it's kind of interesting when like newer players, you tell newer players multi-lens doesn't actually increase your damage usually. Their then follow-up question is, what good is it then? So it's kind of like you see the evolution of, oh, this doesn't do what I thought it was, it's useless. Oh wait, it actually has so many other uses. So just kind of that evolution of knowledge for newer players a lot of the time is fun to see. One of my favorites was multi-lens with Badoo. Like, obviously with Parental Bond Pokemon, it's a lot of fun, but Badoo is actually pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, yep. I got you, Scoom. Right there with you. I'm gonna go Volcano. I think we're fine now if I want to route towards seabed. You can't one-shot him before he transforms now. You can one-shot him after he transforms. Done that on several occasions. Archeops. But I can't one-shot him before. Well, yes, you can, if you have enough damage and you have a multi-hit move. You trigger his phase shift with one, and then the subsequent hits get rid of his second phase. Yeah. I don't mind Bruno, but I'm also running Tornadus, so. Population Bomb. Okay, I was thinking something like Lumina Crash, maybe. But yeah, I could see where that would work too. Like Lumina Crash with multi-lens. Dreepy. Dreepy. Come on. Oops. 2. Okay, we got a little ways to go. Alright, Scroom, you got to admit, this Dreepy luck has been a little not great. You lived? The tier 3, Max. It's the only thing we're missing from it. Chimek. What lore am I missing for Chimecho? I'm guessing it has something to do with Arcana, like Legends. My two big ones were Chinchou and Hisui and Zorua. You're thinking... both of them were up there. Chinchou's at 661. Hisui and Zorua is over 700 now. Oh, yeah. Hisui and Zorua took longer. Especially because it was a rare, not a common egg. But yeah, Chinchou was aggravating too. We've had a couple that have thrown us for a loop. No Sunny? Alright. I can live with that. Oh, you bastard. There we go. Yeah, those two have been ridiculous. Well, I mean, the thing about Dreepy, we already have the tier 3. We're only hunting for the tier 2. That's what makes this even worse somehow. Tornadus is being a pain. So, that's what's grinding on me more than just about anything. I think we're getting close to 300 Dreepy eggs without the tier 2. Oh, we're here. Okay. You're going to switch into that Rotom. So there's that. I completely lost track of where we were. Like what floor we were on. Screw you. Oh, we got rid of Dragon Darts. Nope, Dragon Darts is in top left. Never mind. I usually replace Dire Claw instead of Fire Lash. Good job. We can do this here. Going to Archeops. And switch in Tornadus. We'll Rock Slide to hopefully finish off the Kurquavel. No, never mind. Fuck these guys. That was just rude. I think my own rain cost me there. Okay. We're back. We're moving along. We'll be fine. Yeah, I wish Charm did more for this. Like having a dedicated move for that last slot. Like making deliveries with Dragapult might actually net me more money if I tried it. Keldeo. Oh. Actually, I gotta check. Are we at 300 eggs with Dreepy without a tier 2? $292. We're getting close. Sure. I can live with that. Soothe Bell. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we're maxed out on Soothe Bells. So I'm not super concerned about them now. Alright. Mantike is pretty especially bulky, so I'm going to keep Dragapult out to just do that. Okay, now I'll switch out. I didn't want to swap out, have Mantike and maybe Dracovish live, and Archeops take some punishment for it. Drop a Hyper Potion now. Just make this a little easier. Extra drop 1 Terra. No, probably wouldn't. It's not stab. Probably did a good chunk. But yeah, it probably wouldn't. Are you on 145 or 195 max? Because 195 isn't quad weak. Yo, Poppy, what's going on? Welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome to the stream and us futilely trying to grind for a couple new shinies I don't have yet. Nope, nothing on Tornadus. Nothing on Dreepy, man. With 3 hits, double. Oh boy. Man, I thought it would do more than that. That is a bit strange. Good, just grinding to shiny level 3 for your... There you go. Which one's your favorite? Which one are you going for? Should be in a good position now, because now we can Dragon Dart. Oh, Chinchino? Nice. Plus, Chinchino's a lot of fun in this game. Yeah, no flying type anymore. So, I mean, it was still super effective, but not quad effective. Yeah, that's one of actually the bigger reasons I don't like the 195 fight. Or why I find it more difficult. Is because of that. So, do you have the tier 1 and 2 for it already, Poppy? Or are you trying to get those as well? Okay, so you're already typing out the answer to my question. There we go. And 3, and they're a monster in this game. Skilling Pop Bomb, yep. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, if only it was a spread move, and then it would be even better. Unfortunately, it's not. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I think that's the one thing I didn't like about Cinccino when I was using it a little bit, is just it didn't have a built-in spread move. Other than that, it was great. Like, put out so much damage with Pop Bomb. I think they're planning on adding loaded dice at some point, but I don't know that 100% for sure. I could be misremembering. They are planning? Okay. Oh, Scoom's saying no, though. Hold up. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to reduce the Sylveon's speed and give it a competitive boost. So that's why I didn't lead with Bleakwind, because I didn't trust to one-shot. Oh, you have Levitate. You're Rotom. I know better than that. I thought they were too, but I wasn't sure of it. Scoom would know better than me, but... Your info's from a year ago? Oh, okay. So Scoom's info might be a bit outdated. That makes sense. So probably then, yeah, okay. Be cool to have. That even KO'd him. Interesting. Nothing there. You're at 10. You're at 4. Okay. So Arkin is going to be the next one. I believe it. I can believe it, Max. I'm going to take the X special attack here for the 170 fight. Oh, Master Ball? Don't mind if I do. Thanks. One shift gear, 1,000 arrows in a transform, one more in one shot. Yeah, that... Especially because you have stab on it too. It's Excadrill. Running. Yeah, Scoom was actually talk about it earlier, how it's possible to one-shot Eternatus with like Silk Scarves and Population Bomb. So for sure, you're right on the same track as them, or as him. Okay, you're not gonna one-shot the Grumpig, so you will. Okay. You have done 10 different runs. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I don't need anything else for Cinccino, so I haven't, or Cinccino, so I haven't used it much lately, but when I was, that dopamine hits hard. For sure. That makes sense, and a great way to get more vouchers too. Please no Salt Cure. Okay. I don't know about the speed drop, but we'll see. Just doing casual search in Discord. The roadmap lists a couple, like for example, saw mentions of loaded dice in the egg moves balance sheet, and that's not in the roadmap. Interesting. Okay. So it's a possibility to have loaded dice. Our money's still not great, but it's fine. I'm gonna go Bleak Wind here. Yeah, that's fine. Again, it'd be cool if they add it, but I definitely would understand the balancing issue if they don't. Yeah. I feel like a lot of mons are like that, though. Couple items here or there, but then they can solo the run. Also, we're looking for Emboar and Volcarona down here, in case we happen to come across them. And then that's, yeah, true. Heatran, that's something new. You don't have Earth Eater anymore, but you do have Filter. Is Rain up? Rain is not up. I'm going to go Sandsear Storm. I'll swap out to Dragapult. I think people used to use Minccino and Meowscarada fusions in Endless. This might be a reset. We'll see. We might be able to make our way through. Yeah, not really viable. Yeah, not really a strategy people use anymore, but it was a thing. Now people are more going for strong spread moves and then late game utility. Yeah, yep. When I first started playing, I remember seeing that strategy pop up here and there. The Cinccino Meowscarada one, that is. Okay, you'll be fine. Did I see you got enough for an egg? No, you're at 9. You're at 5. Okay. That could definitely work as long as you don't come across a ground type. Does Regieleki get some form of Mold Breaker as a passive? No, it gets Transistor. Electric Surge. So, yeah, Lightning Rod or Volt Absorb would also, or Motor Drive would also be a bit of an issue, but... I need to get Regieleki's tier 3 at some point. I'm going to have to grind for it as well. Okay. I would have caught the Caracosta if it had Sturdy. Alright, tier 1 Dreepy. It's something. Oh, right, it's you. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, luckily Stone Axe missed. That makes me happy. Everything has Sturdy. Why didn't I get a multi-lens in time? Actually, I should do this before I forget. Might as well grab the egg. Try grind down the level. I mean, Miraidon is what? Miraidon's going to be 7 once you reduce it. And then if you have Regieleki... Yeah, no, you're not going to have enough points in Classic. Regieleki will go down to 4, so that's 11. Yeah. Not going to be able to, unfortunately. You could do it in Endless when you have 15 points. Not recommended, but you could do it. I know they've also been talking about removing the second cost reduction. Like far in the future, like that's something planned far in the future, but it's something they've been talking about. Where's the Mimikyu? There it is. Okay, that's fine. Just because they said the second cost reduction does, like, it takes away kind of the having one big carry and having to put lots of smaller things in around it. You can have, like, a much stronger team with that second cost reduction across everything, which kind of makes sense. Like, the teams I could make would just be dumb. So, I get it. But they're waiting until they come up with more things to do with candies before they take away the second cost reduction. And people get a refund, from what I understand, for the second cost reduction. That makes sense. I generally do the 2 Pokemon I'm grinding for, a Pokerogue, Pachirisu, Nincada, and a Honeygathermon, usually Kricketot. Yeah. Most supports are dummy cheap. It's great. We're at Kukui already. Alright. We'll see how this goes. You stayed in. I was hoping you'd switch to Lunala. There's that. You're gonna tear it a dark. I'm gonna Oblivion Wing. Lunala? Cool. We popped the Shadow Shield. Alright. Only... Do a support for friend. Gotcha. Yeah, if I'm only running one, I'll run a Tatsugiri or a Patrat next to it, depending on what I need, so I can farm the double battles. Okay. But being able to farm for multiple things at once keeps me a little more engaged. I don't know. I like the little bit of not knowing what I'm going to get next. Okay. All right. Sure. That works. All right. Another tier 1. He gets 2 lure abilities. He's the only Pokemon in the game that gets 2 lure abilities naturally. Actually, it's not Patrat, it's Watchog. Watchog gets Illuminate and No Guard for lure abilities. Yeah. And people use Tatsugiri as well because it gets Commander for a lore ability. And then also Core Enforcer, so it can sweep double battles on its own if your main Pokemon struggles with that. Those are kind of like the 2 go-tos for double candy farming. We're good there. Go all around. I'm just going to take the rare candy. Take it. Yep. Yeah, Patrat's the other one. One thing that holds Pat Rat back is it doesn't have its tier 2 and tier 3 variants yet. Really? I have to Terra this? So. Which is too bad, because I know I have like 1,500 Pat Rat candies, and I know other people in the community have like a few thousand. Okay, we outsped. We're good. We win. Maybe? Yeah, we're fine. But I'm hoping... Sorry. I am hoping the Pat Rat comes soon. Yeah, I try not to look at the variants I'm grinding for either, so I can see what they're like. I try to go in blind as well. Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you. Great minds think alike. Not you. Right, you had the 12. Yeah, that's another egg for you. Big Wind and Dark, yeah. Red, blue on... Which one are we talking about? The Minccino? I got lost in the conversation, sorry. Tier 2, okay. I'm curious now because I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm not gonna look at the I'm not gonna look at the tier 3. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's good. Alright, there's one run done. Hour and 15 minutes, a little slower than what I like, but... I don't think you'll get spoiled when I open up my... I don't think Minccino shows up anywhere on my screen as I set up my next team, so you should be good. I gotta take a quick break, though. Thanks so much, everyone who hung out so far today. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. I need to just run to the bathroom real quick, check on my puppy. All that good stuff. Thank you so much for hanging around, and hope to see you when I come back. Alright, thanks for sticking around, guys. So let's see if we have any candy eggs. Nope, nothing. Alright. Back to the same composition then. You. Dreepy. Oops. Beef. Yes, I played Pokemon Infinite Fusion 3 years ago. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, welcome back, Naza. But yes, I did play Infinite Fusion. Really enjoyed it. Had a couple really broken fusions. But if you have not played it yet, I can definitely recommend it. I have not played Infinite Fusion 2. I also don't know if it's out yet. What are you up to today, Naza? So many updates since then? Okay, you have 600 hours? Oh boy, yeah. No, it was a well-made game. Like, I was happy with it, for sure. I think my most broken fusion was Gengar. It was Slaking Body, Gengar Head. With Levitate. So it was immune to Ghost, Fighting, Normal, and Ground. You're a Gen 5 okay, love that Gen's Pokemon to the end of it. That is probably the generation I have the least amount of experience in. Just in general. Gen 3 is kind of what I knew. Gen 2 is my first game. When I got my Game Boy, I got Gold, Red, and then I got Emerald a couple months later. But I started off with Gold, so that's what I played the most. Ew. His name wasn't Ground on. I could definitely see where that would throw somebody off. Do I need anything for Chansey? Or Happiny? No, we have everything for Happiny. They're not random. On Twitch, I have a channel point redemption where you can pick a shiny Pokemon sprite to go at the bottom. And so those are the 6 most recent sprites that have been redeemed. Completed soon to be 200 Nuzz. Oh, okay. I have done 1 Nuzlocke in my life. 2 Nuzlocks. One was a Fire Red and one was a randomized Emerald. And that is it. I'm fine with them. I don't have any issue with them. There are other ways I'd like to spend my time than doing a Nuzlocke, to be frank. It's like yeah. Again, if I went back and played Black and White now, it would probably be almost like playing it blind because of how little I played it. Randomized Pokemon. I would imagine it would be. Yeah, when I did my Infinite playthrough, I think I set it on, like, crazy randomness or whatever that setting is. Yeah, of course it's about... Yeah. I used to watch a little bit of Pichow. Dreepy. My guy. Also, I forgot to switch this over. There we go. Yeah, right now I'm just... Sorry, Carl's yelling at me. Thank you, Carl. I hear you. Yeah, right now I'm just having fun with Pokerogue. Just, like, collecting the variants and then making my way towards 100%ing the game. Tier 2 Fungus. Nothing else new in there, though. That's too bad. Replay Black and White 2? I'm actually not sure I played Black and White 2. I think I just played Black and White. I think I actually ended up giving my copy of, like, Black or White 2, whichever one I had, to my girlfriend at the time. Because she wanted to play it. Don't think I ever got it back. Which, it's fine. Not a big deal. But... Black... Just, all right. Let me, hold up. I'm dropping it into my little notes for something for me to check out. Should I get bored of Pokerogue? I was talking about it a little bit earlier, but if I play a mainline Pokemon-like game, I'm looking at Pokemon Lazarus. I know it's not mainline, but in terms of ROM hacks, from what I understand, it's kind of follows the same structure. I restarted Sword and Shield too. But I did like Sword and Shield. So I thought it'd be fun to play through it again. Is your highest recommendation? Okay. Certainly good to know. Thank you. I like getting recommendations for Pokemon or for other games as well. Oops. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I have such a backlog of things right now. It's kind of insane. I'm not going to make it through it, but I should at least try. Because people were talking about Schrodinger's cat burglar, Raccoon, Lumentail comes out tomorrow, Teamfight Manager comes out today, Die in the Dungeon comes out later this month, Rune Dice just came out. I want to play through Dice Folk again. Oh. Yeah, because it's based off of who your starter is, right? Nothing from that Archon. Dang. Your type weakness? Yeah. Please let us get a Soothe Bell soon. Come on. Also, they only had water starters. No, they had Chimchar last time. I'm like, I was thinking through. I thought my rival only had water starters today. But nope. Yeah, I should give it another try. I feel like I remember, like, the first part of it a little bit up to the first gym, and that's, like, it. Nope, nothing new in there. Actually, I guess Tyrant we need the tier 3 for. Same with these two. Nope. Especially against the grass starter. Yeah, because you're not really going to have much for fire at that point, are you? Also, if I don't get a Soothe Bell by 25, I just restart the run. Guess I could do the other run I was working on before stream, but... Oh, okay. So I should play him back to back. I mean... Do we have any candy eggs now that we hatched those? Ooh, we do. All right, Tyrant, Dreepy, and Hisui and Sneasel. Tyrant, I know Dreepy is here. And then we're looking at fighting Hisui and Sneasel. Sweet. All right, those are some things to look forward to at least. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I figured I didn't need to play one for the other, but I see what you're saying, where, like, I would want to see the differences. Yeah, I would want to see the differences for sure. So that's where I'm standing on it, for why I would play one and then the other. Splishy Splash Tire Claw? Part of me has also wanted to do like a month or something where I play through every generation of Pokemon. Just start with red and blue and then just go all the way up through. Do it all on stream or make a YouTube series out of it or something. Something along those lines. I'd figure out a way to make it a little more interesting than that. Hopefully. But again, a Pokerogue has me hooked right now. So I don't see myself getting pulled away too easily at the moment. At least not to another Pokemon game. Well, I don't want Parting Shot. I'm used to having Air Cutter or Bleakwind Storm there. Being hard gen locked to original. Until Sword. Alright. That's good to know. Having extra diversity certainly is a big draw. Soothbell? Soothbell does not want to be my friend today, apparently. Yeah, all the eggs we grabbed were at 25. So we're actually going to be hatching those 3 eggs and any epics we got from our original vouchers. Blah. Even worse. Yeah, I do want to go back and play them. Like, having pretty much all 500 in the game with exceptions. Wow, 450 for an in-game dex prior to, like, Sword and Shield and stuff is really good. Alright. I could definitely see you starting to make your case for playing Black and White, too. That is a big draw for me. That's pretty good. I don't think I ever touched Black and White, too. Our Soothbell luck is not with us at the moment. Oops. Yeah. Because Gen 5 was... Oh, it was those. Okay. I'd probably start with Snivy. I don't know why, but... No Tornadus. Also, Mareep is one of the first catches. Same with baby form of Luke. Riolu that early is insane. I don't want training day. Training session. $348 Eternatus, or not Eternatus, is Tornadus is hatched without the tier 3 so far. That's so sad. I mean, Dreepy's getting close to 300 without the tier 2. Hey, it's your favorite one again. Cylon on back-to-back, I forgot to pause their evolutions. Because before. Alright. Is that the one that had, like, the Dream World? Not Dream World. There's, like, the multiplayer Dream Link. I forget the name of it. Was that generation? Please don't have me restart another run. Yeah, the White Forest and... I never even got to those. Yeah, I never got to post-game. I think I beat the champion, or maybe it was Getsus, and that was that. That's as far as I went. I don't want parting shot. I did that last run too, or like floor 8. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, you have Kilowattrel. I will not be upset if we have to restart this run now. I mean, I won't be thrilled. I'd rather get a Soothe Bell. Victini. Type, no, I don't care about either one of those. Virizion I care about. We need its tier 3. Nothing from the Tyrant. Nothing from the Dreepy. Nothing from the Hisuian Sneasel. Man. What heart garbage. Oh, so you get pseudo-legendaries in the post-game of Black and White too. That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I like that. Oops. I'm just gonna... While that's loading in, I'm just gonna get this ready again. Right. My muscle memory is going downhill right now. We can get Virizion. Is that Gen 5? Yes. Oops. And then we wanted Nincada. There we go. You tend to do 2-way 30 resets just for chance at Shiny Stone? Yeah, I feel like after 25, it's a kind of a good stopping point for egg hatches. But after 25, I just don't want to worry about efficiency dropping off and stuff like that. So 25 is kind of the happy medium where I stop. Soothe Bell, floor 1. All right. We're in business. All right. Yep, I'm happy. We'll duplicate it later, and then we'll be all set. Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's all what people are comfortable with or happy with, whatever they want to settle for. Some people don't reset at all. Some people reset at 10. Also, Nasty Plot is kind of big. Yep, exactly. To each their own. I'll try to catch this, actually. Be an extra candy for whenever Fido gets its variants. Grookey being there is going to help. It'll let us get a Nasty Plot off in rival fights. Alright, let's see how far we can push ourselves today. Usually on streams I get in like one full run and then make it to like 150 or so. See if we can go a little farther than that today, but we'll see. I'm going to deactivate this. Okay. Those are nothing. Or at least we one-shot that. Yeah. I think you have to rely on TM for a solid electric move. Yeah, because, I mean, he gets Dragon Darts, but... I mean, Fusion Bolt's not bad. He gets Fusion Bolt at 48. It's not awful. Power Punch is fine. Alright, we can start to move a little bit now. Tornadus, my guy. I don't know the chance for it off top of my head, Max, but you can increase the odds of it. Let me see if I can find the graphic real quick. I think you can get it as early as level 11. That is an image towards how to get the training event more often. Max. We can just Dire Claw the Capsicid. Yeah, Regigigas is my go-to carry for Endless. Especially now that I have its tier 3. Took me a little while to get to tier 3, but we got there. Can I catch this? Maybe? Yeah, I figured it would probably be tough. Won't worry about it then. Yeah, when we get to 25, I can show it off. Actually, you know what? I can just do this. There you go. Yeah. That's right. For a lot of the times for me, getting the shinies are just about the collection rather than the aesthetic. Yeah, I'll probably keep using the tier 2 aesthetic whenever I do Endless. Or just none. I'm fine if I don't have a shiny on. Especially if I'm not streaming. If I'm streaming, I kind of like to have the shinies on just for a little bit of ethos to the stream. But in my personal time, I don't really care one way or another. Hey, it's not Cylon this time. We don't have map yet. Blah. Please don't have water absorb? Cool. Kind of wish candy jars gave more like friendship and candy gain. Or candy meter gain, but I get that it doesn't. I don't know it off the top of my head. Oh, yeah. Zacian's up there for me. Zacian, Blood Moon Ursaluna. Tier 2 Torterra is actually there. Like, I love the aesthetic of Tier 2 Torterra. Like the Sakura Blossom look. Or Cherry Blossom. We just keep doing this. We should be fine for now. That's not a super scary team right now. Ideally, I'd get another Soothe Bell before we duplicate everything. For this game, that makes sense. Sometimes it's just little things that trigger a journey, I guess. There's a better word for it, but I can't think of it right now. We picked up a wide lens earlier, right? I think that's why we're just kind of cruising. There we are. Excuse me. Might have to go grab a drink soon. Or we missed that one. Okay. Is that what it does? That's pretty cool. Also, I would definitely grab a revive. Oh, no, I'm going to pay. We can't pay for it. All right, I'll take that. Of course, we lose the nasty plot boost. That's too bad. Okay. I mean, you could look it up, or you could just stay surprised. I don't think we can afford the pricey deal. Nope, I'm not going to go a cheap deal. We're good. Alright, Team Skull's pretty good for us. This run's coming together. Since it's important to you, fair enough. I can totally get behind that. We got a Soothe Bell floor 1 and then nothing. Team Plasma? I don't like Team Star. Penny just irritates me. Like her team does. I don't have an issue with her personally. Plasma's not too bad. What is it? Team Flare with the Mega Gyarados sometimes irritates me. I don't think I'm getting that extra Soothe Bell before we duplicate the items. No, I'm gonna do this. Don't think it's happening. My thing with Star is the 165 fight where she leads with Sylveon a lot of times just aggravating. Outside of that Sylveon, it's not a huge deal. But that Sylveon can put a hurt on you if you're not ready for it. Alright. I was hoping for a little more, but... guess it wasn't to be. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, if you can resist it and set up, it's a free setup. Just a lot of what I've been farming for lately doesn't necessarily resist it. Mega Aggron was part of my start, like part of the first winning team I had in this game. Mega Aggron and Heatran. Back when Heatran had Torch Song, Earth Eater, all that good stuff. Yes, those are proven facts, Abster. Those are what I followed as well when I was aiming to get it when I was finishing off Natures and IVs. Yeah, it's one of the ones that's pinned in the Discord for a reason. We cannot catch a break on Soothe Bells. That's one Soothe Bell in 100 floors since the last full run ended. Not counting what we duplicated, but still. Hello and Virizion, nothing. Super Lux, Sniper, G-Max, and Teleon. Okay, and your Minchino. Which one shot? Gotcha. I think I got mine done before G-Max and Megas were in the game. I think. No, because I had Mega Aggron. I don't remember. It was a while ago. Oh, I was going to take a break at 50. I'm going to take a quick break now. Gotta stretch my legs. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thanks for hanging out so far today, guys. Alright, that was all I needed. Thanks for sticking around. Pop that up. Excuse me. Alright, we're good. Splishy Splash and Power Up Punch. Got 3 grip. Oh, yeah. Anything that triggers off multi-hits like Grip Claws or King's Rock or anything just turns Population Bomb into just busted. Pop Bomb, busted. For any ESAM fans out there. Hi, they. Yeah, I'm more scared of that, but... take that. Alright, I can nasty plot against that. Yeah, drum beating's not super scary. And then we go to this. At least that's another one of these I can grab. I'm pretty okay with their team. I don't mind that they got a Glade. Speaking of Grip Claw. There's another one. Oh, yeah. Mold Breaker is just great for that in general. We were talking about that earlier. Because I was hoping for a multi-lens to get around some stuff. Yeah. That's one reason, like, Kyogre, Groudon, and Reshiram, I think, are some of the better endless carries. I mean, there's lots of reasons. But being able to ignore Sturdy and some of the immunities are so, so nice. Yeah. Yep. That's like the one downside to using Regigigas is you have to wait until you get a multi-lens to get around Sturdy, really. Go to Plains. Also, what? Where are my Soothe Bells? Where are my Soothe Bells? Right, we enter the gauntlet here. You're not staying in. Oh, you are. Oh, you have Ice Punch. That's why. Yo, Demon, welcome back. How are you? Good evening. Since I know, well, I guess it's good night there. It's probably, what, 10 p.m. East, or 10 p.m. your time? Roughly? Like surfers. Fair enough. 9 p.m.? Okay. I wasn't too far off. And I'm doing alright. I'm bemoaning my fact that Tornadus still isn't shiny. Those splicers came a little late, and we found one Soothe Bell in the last, like, 120 floors. That's alright. I mean, I do, yes. My favorite Route 1 bird Pokemon? I'd probably Pidgey. I'm a sucker for the nostalgia. It's not good, but the nostalgia of it's nice. I mean, some people reset at 10, some people don't reset at all. I just feel like after 25, the efficiency goes down a little bit. So if I'm not getting Soothe Bell, like, if I'm fighting things without Soothe Bell, I'd rather just restart. Also, 25 is kind of a nice stopping point for different eggs, because that's when rare eggs hatch. It's the halfway point for epic eggs. So, it's just whatever you get comfortable with. I wouldn't say there's a good or a bad time to stop if you want to at all. Some people just want to push through. Some people stop at 10. So, back to internship assignments. Got to go. Well, thanks for stopping by, Devin. Yeah, no problem. Good luck at your internship. Please tell me you have Soothe Bell or Lumberry. Okay. We're all the way through. I can't. Shiny Charm. Alright, that makes it a little bit better. Doesn't solve everything, but if we get something new out of it, I'll be happy. Yeah, we can nasty plot there and just let him power up punch. So again, maybe we'll get lucky with it. Alright, there's another Soothe Bell. Try the Rockhead Reckless Star After build. That's the build I run on Tepig. Because Tepig's in the same vein. Actually, we'll look at Embor. The Reckless Rockhead, it gets Wave Crash, Volt Tackle, Flare Blitz, and Head Charge. Or Head Smash, sorry. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Shiny Dustox isn't exactly what I was talking about. Maybe we'll get something else. Sure. I mean, I'll just keep pumping vitamins into it, I guess. So even if you hit me with something, I'm going to Oblivion Wing it back up. It would be. Same with the Axe Kick. But... again, I can still tell you it outputs a lot of damage. I think Relicanth has something similar. Yeah, well, Relicanth gets Rockhead. Which is still nice. Alright, well, we're getting shinies. I can't complain about that. I guess I could. I'm not going to. I'm just going to Shadow Bone. I didn't want to Shadow Bone that one. Yeah. But I can go Oblivion Wing and this now. Oh. Or, sorry, Nasty Plot and then this. Right, I think we're all set. +6 Dragapult. Gotta love it. There's a lot of things in this game with, like, just a little bit of a change to mechanics or how things interact would be broken. Which I'm sure is why they don't work like that. Okay. Yeah, I should refresh the lore. I think I can just hit Oblivion Wing now. Yeah, we should have enough power points. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be using Tepig and Embor more because we still need its tier 3. Unless we get super lucky and find it in Volcano or Hatchet or something. We're going to have to grind it out. Missed the first one. Don't need Hurricane. Alright, one more Pokeball and we max it out, so that'll be good. Guess we take the protein there. Level 55, still waiting for training event. I mean, yeah, sometimes you get it in like the teens, other times you don't get it to like the 130s. Yep. It happens. Again, it's not guaranteed. It just helps the chances. Yeah, as I said, I got it in the 20s, or like in the like floor 13. Other times I didn't get to like the 130s. So unfortunately, it's just the way it is. Kind of how RNG works. Hopefully you didn't give Regigigas too many attacking moves. Because you have to beat it in the training event. I'll take that. Alright, you're at 4. And also, for at the very least, this run, Tornadus now has 3 Soothe Bells, but... What? Tier 3's... Hey! Can you catch it? Oh, there's starting moves? No egg moves? Okay. My tier 3 Substriker is actually the same way, just randomly found in Classic. You got it? Congratulations. Fuck. I'm so used to putting Bleak Wind Storm in there. I forgot I had Nasty Plot there this run. Is that your first tier 3 or is it a new one for you? Training event? Alright. Look at you. Tier 3 followed by training event. It is a good day. Now you just have to beat it. Citrus Berry should be fine. Yeah, 57's not bad. Just a new one? Still. New ones are always exciting. One shot. Hey, so now you have the hidden ability for it. Congratulations. Just got to get the passive for it and you're all set. Yes. Especially if you have the Land's Wrath egg move. Land's Wrath is insane. Excuse me. Finally got an extra egg for that Dreepy. I might not make it to 150 today. We'll see. The couple resets on the runs earlier because we didn't get Soothe Bells definitely zapped some energy from me. Oh, hi, Calyrex. Bye, Calyrex. Just power punch that in case we need the damage boost. We'll go Splishy Splash. We'll go Dragon Darts into the Zebstriker. Zebstrika. Another Grip Claw. I actually kind of want the max lore from this guy. And we already have a setup move, so we don't need a fish for Quiver Dance. Come on. Here. Bleak Wind, Power Punch. I mean, I'm sure we have another Tornadus farming, or hatching. Maybe only 2? Yeah. Gonna take a little bit. We'll get there, though. Yeah, I think let's aim for 150 and then we'll call it again. Ways to increase... Soothbell? You can use rare candies on the Pokemon. They also provide, more points towards getting a new candy. Those are the big ones, though. Double battles, Soothbells, and rare candies. See what he takes, but Dragapult, I mean... What are you going to give me? Regidrago. Interesting, but I don't want it. Yep, those are the 3 ways, though. And obviously having spread moves so you can demolish the waves faster is a big deal. That's why Land's Wrath helps even more. I'm just gonna spam Oblivion Wing again. Yeah. Fun fight. I think we have Team Skull this run, so we should be in a good position. One that's going to be a little spooky might actually be the Lieutenant, because we don't have Sandseer Storm. We'll see. I can always just nasty plot and be fine, like I'm going to here. And Splishy Splash should still do fine. A little surprised a +2 Splishy Splash didn't one-shot the Crobat. Okay. Yep. I'm like, I don't think that gets triple axle or anything, so we should have been fine. Cool. Alright. Let's go Elixir. Take everything from Pachi. Put it on you. Put the rest on you. We can do the rare candy instead of the relic gold. I think we're just fine now. Yeah. We'll have to be a little careful of the Xurkitree in the 165 fight, but we can nasty plot Splishy Splash and it should die. That's the hope, at least. Not that we're getting to it this stream. Did you do the right training at the event? Did you do the hard training? No. You can get rid of Normalize. Or you can get rid of Slow Start. All I can think of is you might have done the wrong thing on the training session. What was happening? What'd you do, Max? I'll take this. Dreepy, come on. This is insane. I'm gonna go Bleak Wind and then just Power Up Punch. That's gonna trigger Sand Spit, yeah. It's fine. Should still be fine. Don't need that. I'll start taking Lure again. Yeah, you can change it via the key. But you have it though, right? It's there. Alright, I don't think they stole anything important. Yeah, I'll go Magician instead of Clear Body. On the Dragapult. Hey, there you go. Tornadus. Oh my gosh. Look at you. That's a big step. That's a big deal. Let's go Dragon Darts on him. You lived the +2 Dragon Darts? Definitely Oblivion Wing and Shadow Bone. Sure. No. No, we don't need another one of those. Sizzling Sight is fine. But... oh my gosh. I'm gonna be so happy when I get that tier 2 Dreepy. You guys have no clue. Also, Parental Bond plus Magician. I kind of like it. Why? What'd you find now? Did you get another one? Sometimes RNGesus just blesses you on a day. We'll take... right, we don't need Lunberry. I will gladly take an Amulet Coin. We don't have enough Soothe Bells for me to want to take this Archeops. But I'll Bleak Wind Storm. If it doesn't KO, we'll catch it. It does. Okay. No worries. Double Silk Scarf. There you go. The game wants you to finish up that Regigigas. It's trying to help you. We should be okay. Yeah. I mean, when I got the shiny charm earlier this run, we had like 2 shinies and 10 waves, and I haven't seen one since. We'll go Bleak Wind, and I'm just gonna Dragon Darts. Yep, RNG is weird sometimes. Could have taken the X speed there, I guess. More, yeah. This is 143, not 144. Okay. We have these guys right here. I'm going to refuse it. It's a full heal before 145. I wanted to go to manage items. Yeah, it's a full heal before 145. Tier 3 from Reggie is kind of ugly. Yeah, fuck, who was it? Poppy was saying that earlier. They were agreeing with you. I wouldn't say I disagree. Which is really too bad, because Regigigas is actually such a cool Pokemon. But sometimes it just be like that. Really? Okay. Now we should be fine. Oh, so yeah, we're wrapping up at 150. My energy's starting to wane again, unfortunately. I think it's because my sugar's a little high right now. And I gotta hit the bathroom. But thanks for coming through today, guys. Normally I stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I might be going to a baseball game with my family. So if that's the case, I'll be doing an stream earlier in the day. I'll post it in the Discord. And then Wednesdays we have off, but we'll be back Thursdays. That is kind of the way things are going right now. Appreciate everyone being here today, though. Hopefully by tomorrow, if not then, hopefully definitely by Thursday, I have one of these shinies I'm looking for. Because, dear Lord, we're getting nothing. Yeah, we're getting nothing. This is... I'm not gonna lie, this is a little disheartening. Especially for trying to get a tier 2. Who knows, maybe Thursday I'll be playing something different just to have a change of scenery. We're gonna wrap it up there. Thank you so much for everyone who came through. If you liked it, drop a follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. Super appreciable. On YouTube, I've been releasing Pokerogue guide content, and I plan on doing some more in the coming weeks. Hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully I see y'all again. Have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you might be, and take care.